Hello bros, and welcome to Effect Zero, BroFive production, and next part of Yen Bender. So, gonna continue with Dina. She is pretty crazy. Start going right here. This was amazing. Not only did Lynn and I get to become world-renowned scientists, but we were going to be paid a fortune to continue our research. I'd finally have enough money to buy the private island I always wanted. But even though I was happy, Lynn wasn't. She was nearly in tears and I had to do something. I can't believe it. It's going to be something we missed. Some sort of last-ditch effort. We can't throw all of our energy at. And save the day at the end. This can't be it, right? Well... Wait, no. That would be suicide. Huh? The EIC functioned by using completely pure sample of our viral vector, free from any added DNA components. It was an extremely concentrated solution, and it wasn't very stable. The Terra had been working on involved adding the synthesis of this vector to our genome, so that we would mentally trigger its production and allow us to change our shape at will. It sounded crazy, but it had a lot of simulation to back it up. If we were going to get past this genetic lock, we would have to completely override our genetic structure, and theoretically, I could override the composition of our genome by drinking the viral vector supply for EIC. Then we'd be able to change genders at will, and we would have a problem. We wouldn't have a problem anymore. But drinking a pure solution of the hyper-concentrated viral construction was madness. Even dying wasn't the worst possible thing that could happen to me. I had done some pretty crazy things this week, but even I wasn't a complete lunatic. You are. Or was I? Of course. Accept everyone's fate as a woman. Risk everything and drink the viral vector solution. What the hell do you think I'm gonna do? I would try the viral vector solution. Lynn, calm down. This isn't over yet. This is really bad. There's nothing we can do. No, there's still one thing we can try. Remember the genetic infusion chamber? The machine you've been building in the main lab, the one we were going to use to change our genders before we found a way to deliver the vector via serum? Yeah, remember how we were talking about how we could theoretically use the machine to shapeshift? I do, but we barely made any headway with that research. It worked fine in theory, but we were never able to replicate it in any test subjects. But that's because we used rats. We have no way to control their conservative process. I think that if we drink the shapeshifting formula, I'll be able to change my appearance to whatever I like. We could give it to everyone and they could return to their boring old lives as guys. It worked. What the hell? Don't drink that. It's a highly unstable substance. It could kill you. Lynn, I've been drinking serums all week. I'll be fine. Yeah, but that was different. This is a substance we only been testing for a few weeks, and we have no idea if it works. It could completely scramble your genetic structure. I've almost finished the genetic infusion, but this is just me taking a small part of that. And I'm using it to override the genes trapping us as female form. Once I know it works, I switch back. Being able to turn back into a guy could come in useful at times. Honestly, this isn't a bad idea, but I'm not letting you drink anything until I've done rigorous testing. If this goes well, we might be able to return everyone to normal in a week or two. The shape-shifting serum is right there. I just have to unplug it from the machine and I can test it right now. We don't have to wait weeks. No tests first. Ah. Then I got to work and analyzing the sample from the genetic infusion chamber. What we had been trying to use was a hyperconcentrated solution of a viral vector modified to accept the genetic sequence. We hadn't made much headway with it before, but it'd been experimenting with this stuff all week. I was pretty much a pro at manipulating the vector now, and I reckoned I could figure this out in under an hour. And we're done. No, we're not. We have a few hundred simulations we need to run first. Then this is why I'm the mad scientist, and you're just the assistant. We're never going to learn anything unless we take some risks. Well, heads up. Don't drink that. Try and stop me. No. I know this one was going to be risky. Despite Name's total opposition, I gulped down the new serum. This one was designed to alter cellular stability, so that maybe we could use the biovector again to return everyone to their original forms. Or at least the few left that wanted to change back, like the completely adorable Dan. I actually felt fine after drinking it. Well, for a few seconds anyway. I was starting to feel pins and needles in my arm. Wait, my arm? I lifted my arm and was absolutely horrified at the sight that awaited me. My arm had liquefied and I could still feel the wound thing, but it wasn't there anymore. And was my hair feeling heavier? Why did my lungs hurt? What? I couldn't breathe anymore, or rather I didn't have to breathe anymore. As I panicked about my arm actually started reforming out of the group of melted into, there was a chance I wouldn't die from this. I really had a chance. My body continued turning blue, clothing and all. It was so inexplicably weird. That's just cute. I put my arms down to my sides and was now completely blue and gooey. It was so incredibly hard to put it into words. I was still alive, I was still me, I could think, I could breathe, which was odd now that I didn't have lungs anymore. Heck, I don't even think I had a brain anymore. Then, who was in the complete panic mode after she saw my arm melt was actually starting to calm down. I raised my arms into the air. It was so strange. I had no bones, no muscle. I just was. The whole of my being was this blue thing. It became wondered how it would up this way. How this new serum had done this. No idea. I put my arms down my sides again and I turned to look at Lynn. I opened my mouth to say something and I fell apart. It sounded strange the way, but I literally fell into a puddle on the floor. I was puddled of goo. I could see Lynn next to me and once again in total panic. I tell her I was okay, but I was just appalled. How could I convey that to her? I concentrated really hard and jiggled. I was a jiggling pile of goo. Man, this was easily my weirdest experience yet. I jiggled fast and faster. I could jiggle my gooey cellular makeup so fast that I could produce a low humming noise. Lynn must have heard it because she was staring at me. Oh, that was funny. With that terrified look on her face, she must have thought I was going to explode or something. I laughed. I must have thought a little too hard because all of my being vibrated and the mechanical crackle I released. Oh man, if she wasn't terrified before, this would make her totally lose it. I know I could make sound now, so I tried to speak. Then I'm okay. That calmed her down. She had this annoying look on her face now, as if I'd done all of this on purpose to make her lose it. I had to figure out how to stand up again, which sounds simple when you got bones and muscle and brain, none of which I had anymore. I concentrated really hard on being solid. I think I hardened a bit, but I didn't have any shape to me. So I tried to remember the feeling of moving my arm, the feeling of turning my head. That had worked somewhat. I reshaped myself right there in front of Lynn, so she was speaking, but I couldn't hear her. I had figured out how to listen yet. I concentrated really hard and focused on how I felt the air on my exterior cells. I could feel the vibration. I just had to... There we go. I had interpreted them as sound. I could hear it now. We were back in business. Kinda. What happened to me? Whoa. Are you a blob now? How are you doing that? Wait. I think I can change my form a bit. Is this better? Whoa. I don't really look normal anymore, do I? You can say that again. I'm so gooey. Don't worry, Dina, we fix this. My body was a striking blue color, and in the right light you could see right through my body. I didn't have any real structure to speak of. I kept shifting every few seconds, but at least I appeared humanoid. My forms had widened and my hands had become a bit claw-like, but apart from that fact, I was made of goo and that I had two cute little bumps on the top of my head. I was still my same sexy self. This was actually really cool. Next time you should listen to me about drinking strange liquids without testing them first. Why? Would I want to fix this? This foam is my coolest ever. My coolest yet. Is your hair longer now? It's not really my hair. This whole slime mass is my body. It's much of a piece of me as my arm is. This is weird, but extremely cool. I love this. This isn't fun. This is extremely dangerous. We need to turn you back to normal right away. Luckily, I already made a start on some research to counter the effects of the transformance fluid, in case something like this would happen. Although I definitely wasn't expecting this. If you give me an hour or so, I can turn you back to normal. I don't know. This is pretty awesome. So what? You're going to stay a puddle of slime forever? Stay a sexy slime girl. Turn back to normal. Stay a sexy slime girl, for God's sake. Who cares about an antidote? I want to stay like this. Blah blah blah. Bitches, Dina's a slime girl now. You insane. You're just yelly. Why don't you drink some of the formula? I could turn you into a super sexy slime girl too. No thanks, being female is enough for me. Ah. How is it on earth you're going to explain to this to Nathan? I'm sure I think of something. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, come on. How many people could say that none not only did they turn into a girl, but their sexy genetic blob as well? I might not have the most of an orthodox life, but damn, was it interesting. This is a terrible idea, Dina. You need to go back to normal. Why would I? This is like having superpowers. I suppose you could slip under doors and stuff, or sneak through a pipe or something. Yeah, I can turn into a powder in less than half a second. Stop doing that. Why? Because the clean up after you is one thing, but literally cleaning you up is where I draw the line. Yeah. I don't have the energy for this right now. I'm going to bed. Night, Lynn. Night. For some reason I wasn't as tired as normal. Was this the time of night? So I made myself a late night snack. I don't think you'll be able to eat. Wait, can I eat like this? I guess there's no harm in trying. Well, here goes nothing. Out of the force of the habit, I held a sandwich up in my mouth and slowly pushed it inside me. In the heightness of I probably could have done this with any part of my body, but I was taking things one thing at a time. Huh, it's just sort of floating in there. Maybe if I concentrate, I could try to digest it. Oh, there we go. The sandwich started digesting throughout my body, and I could feel its nutrition slowly seep into every portion of my being. As I did so, I could taste every single flavor of it in detail, and I found myself zoning out as I enjoyed the best sandwich I had in years. Wait, how would the nachos taste like? Whoa. I never thought I'd get such a fulfillment out of something as simple as eating. I hope Lynn doesn't get cross if I clear out the fridge. Whatever, she just eat too much and get fat anyway. I'm really doing her a favor. Okay, let's eat. I spent the next hour gorging in every single type of food we had in the fridge. Food that had tasted bland and uninteresting before now filled me with a corporate of amazing flavors and a sensation, and I didn't rest until I tried everything. It was amazing. I realized that I was actually pretty late, and I thought about going to bed. Strangely, I didn't think I needed to sleep in this form. I wasn't exactly human anymore, and I had no real desire to sleep. I certainly wasn't tired, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to change anytime soon. I was full of energy. I didn't know that much about the basic morphology of my new form. I wasn't exactly living creature anymore. I really was just a big soup of chemicals. I have to wait a few days to confirm it, but I had the suspicion I didn't need to sleep at all in this form. I guess this means I have an extra 10 hours to mess around each day. Can't complain about that, I get so much done. I will miss being able to dream though. Then again, my life is pretty bizarre and I'm pretty much living a dream anyway. A really weird dream, but oh wait, someone. I hung around the house for a few hours and played some video games. How the hell did you manage that? I took It took me a bit of time to get used to holding a controller every time I zoned out and focused on the game. My body would start to disintegrate and I lose my grip of the controller. I could solder parts of my body at will, and once I got the hang of it, my body didn't feel any different that it had when I was human. As long as I didn't relax too much, I wouldn't melt into a big gloopy puddle. Having claw like this hands actually helped me gaming skills more than hindered them. I could shape-shift my hands so they were the perfect fit for the controller, and before long I was commanding troops with a pinpoint accuracy in the blink of an eye. Man, this is awesome. Just wait until Lynn wakes up. I'm going to kick her sexy ass at every single game we own. Whoa, Strangle for the win. Dina, go to sleep. It's like 2 a.m. Stop yelling all the time. Sorry, Lynn. Just go to sleep already. I can't. Strangle don't need to sleep. Really? Yep. Huh, that's weird. Well, just play our games quietly, okay? Sorry, Lynn. Playing video games wasn't as fun when you couldn't scream out in victory every time you did claim your enemies, and I got bored pretty quickly. Considering there wasn't much else to do, I decided I'd head downtown and check out the nightlife. Locked doors can't stop you when you can turn into a puddle and slide underneath. Although that might have been kind of pointless, this place is really boring at night. All these shops are closed, there's nothing to do. Hello? I guess I might be able to have some fun after all. Plop. Is someone here? Is someone there? Am I seeing things? I swear I just saw a person. Damn it, Steph. You need to stop working these night shifts. They're driving you insane. You're not insane. Ah! Who is there? Hello? What's wrong with me today? Steph continued her patrol of the mall, and I silently followed her in a puddle form. I guess I must have been hearing things. No, you weren't. Ah! Who's there? Boo. Ah! Blob. What the hell was that? Bye, Steph. Ah! I glued my way out of the office and left the mall. That was just funny. And crazy. I think that made up for the trouble Steph had caused me this past week. I could have stayed and harassed her a bit more, but I didn't want her to give her a heart attack. Leaving her in paranoid state of panic for the rest of the night was enough for me. I guess I just played more video games until Lynn wakes up. Best sleeping, I guess. There was nobody online at this time of night, and after a few hours of playing I got bored and logged out. Actually, if you played local there wouldn't be anyone online. If you played worldwide, then it would be people online. Seriously. I thought about having a shower to relax, but I realized that I might accidentally get sucked down the drain. Now, no way in hell that was going to happen. There wasn't much to do, so I decided to go to my room and kill some time until morning. Oh man, this feels weird. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk around in here much. Being made of goo, fun and flat surface, but walking around on a carpet sent weird sensation through my feet, and bits of my body kept getting stuck in the rug fibers. The same thing happened in my bed, and I was really off-putting. For some reason my body regenerated anytime I lost part of my slime, almost as if I was stuck to a constant mass. Eating food didn't seem to take much of a difference either. It was like I wasn't even a real organism. I really was an inhuman blob of chemicals that I don't think anyone can turn into. That's where my research into this stops. Not that I was complaining, this was the most surreal and exciting experience of my life. Maybe if I lie like this. Yeah, I can't come by. Come on, I just want to read a book in bed. These stupid bed sheets keep sticking to me. Now I'm a blob again. Reading a book provided problematic. I was pretty focused on focused reader, but once I got absorbed in a book, I lost focus on keeping my form solid, and then I melted away over the bed. I was about to give up until an idea struck me. Here we go. If I play myself and the book in this bucket, I can read every page without having to worry about the glooping all over the floor. Way to go, Dina. Stop yelling. Sorry. I was a little weird at first, but my idea worked really well. I could shapeshift my body at will, so all I had to do was move my eyes inward to focus on the book that was floating around inside of me. The pages got a bit soggy, and turning the pages took me a while to figure out, but this worked way better than trying to read a book in bed. I relaxed with my book until I was rudely interrupted by Lynn in the morning. Dina? Are you in here? Hey, watch where you're stepping, Lynn. Ew, I got slime all over my feet. You mean you got me all over your feet? Ew. What the hell were you doing in the bucket outside my door? I was reading a book. In a bucket? Yep. Okay, this isn't working. I'm changing you back to normal. No! Yeah, hold still. Bob. And now I'm over here. You're so slippery. Darling, I'm made of slime. This is ridiculous. Ridiculously awesome. I can't deal with this right now. I'm going to work. Wait up, I come with you. You're really going to work like that? Of course I am. You're unbelievable. Unbelievably awesome. I glooped around the house while I waited for Lynn to get ready for work. This is crazy. Lynn wasn't super happy about it, but I didn't care. Being a slime girl was too much fun. Actually, that would be a lot of fun. Being a slime girl. Slime guy might actually prove very problematic. Is this jelly in the fridge or a piece of you? You tell me. I'm not eating that. It's jelly, remember? We had it for dessert the other night. I still don't trust it. Trust you. Well, you need to eat it soon, otherwise we have to throw it away. Why don't you eat it then? I can't eat jelly. That's cannibalism. You need to eat it. No, I'm pouring this down the sink. Way to waste food, Lynn. Yeah. Lynn was pretty convinced that there was no way to change everyone back, but I wasn't convinced. I figured that if I studied my mythology a bit more, I might be able to come up with a way to let everyone shapeshift at will. It takes some effort, but I could do this. Once I arrived at the lab, I got to work. How is this working? Look, Lynn, my body really is 100% chemical. No human cells or anything. I still don't get how you're not dead. It doesn't make sense, and I'm still finding it weird to see you like this. It's not any more or less weird than anything else that's happening this week. No, this is a whole new level of what the hell I mean. Look at you. You're made of slime. I can change my form at will, though. This is the key to reversing the permanent gender swap problem. So you can morph into other people? No, nothing like that. I just meant I can change the shape of my slimy body from super sexy slime girl to a formless pile of goo whenever I want. See? I prefer sexy slime girl. Yeah, me too. Hey, I've got an idea. You better not turn me into a puddle. No, I wouldn't do that. Although you would look better with a giant breasts. Yeah. Anyway, what I think we can do is combine a sample of my goo with the viral vector construction. It should increase its potence tenfold, and we can override that pesky genetic inhibitor. You reckon? Absolutely. I took a sample of my skin and placed it in a test tube. Once we added the viral vector, there was an immediate chemical reaction and smoke poured out of the tube. We then took a sample of and ran it through the simulation, just as I thought. It was able to override the genetic inhibitor and allow everyone to return to normal. I just solved the biggest scientific problem we ever faced, and I only had to turn myself into a ball of slime to do it. Holy crap, Dina, you're awesome. Are you going to take the reversal serum? Oh hell no, I love this body. And I love being a slime girl. You'll get sick of it soon enough. No, I won't. Hey, Danielle. Ah! Relax, it's Dina. In one of the ridiculous new forms. Are you made of slime? Yep. I don't understand. You're in the club. Look, Danielle, we made a serum that could turn you back into a dude. What? Give it to me. You're welcome. Thank you so much. So are you going to drink it? Yes, but not here. I drink it at home. If I turn back into a guy now, I'd ruin my clothes. I'm really going to miss seeing you that sexy outfit every day. I don't think she's gonna change back. Yeah, me too. If you drink that, you'll be able to switch between male and female form at will. Seriously? The simulation did say it was possible. Well, that's awesome. You're welcome. And now I have to save. Seriously, I'm getting carried away at this. It's just so funny now. It's just so funny now that I get carried away. Yeah, we had 5 minutes overtime. But at least that was all I have for Gender Bender this time. So hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. BroFive!